Greetings and welcome back, one and all. As you can see and hear, we have a goblin invasion on the field. However, most interestingly, where are you, Evelyn? Evelyn is still en route. Now, this will change to returning once she has delivered what she's set out to deliver or trade. The same for trading with a friendly kingdom. It'll say en route until you're there. Then the trading occurs, then they'll say returning, and then once you finish returning, the gnome will appear on the edge of the map somewhere, and along with all of the gear that they've traded, which will just be dumped on the edge of the map, which is the prime reason why I haven't done any trading recently. But as we can see, there's a lot of stuff coming towards us. Now, we're going to start off by activating the trap. Let's pull this lever. Now, a few things have happened in your absence. I have fixed the wall, or I'm in the process of fixing it. I am also in the process of setting up a pathway up to the gem setter and and the jeweler and gem cutter's workshop and living quarters. Furthermore, I have also begun work on creating pressure plates, levers, and ultimately hatches. We already have one malachite hatch. These are going to be the trickle system, so I will be able to let the enemies through in order to face off against my military gnomes by pulling a lever, which will in turn activate the trickle system and open up a path. But for now, let's just see how the trap system works against these guys. Now, has someone... No one will have been sent out just yet to pull the lever, as it hasn't been active for long enough. Let's see, has anyone... Oh, we have definitely spotted them all. Well done. Let's go slowly, because you'll probably be able to shoot a couple of them as they're coming through. This will be interesting. You gonna fire? No? Absolutely not. Let me just double check, make sure I've actually swapped your position to make sure you don't try to maintain distance. No, good. Alright then. Now, someone is already on their way. So I imagine this is going to work fine. And honestly, this is how we want it to work. My god, they're all coming through. And it's going to be constant notifications of spotting the enemies. Has anyone gone to pull the lever yet? No? That's not so good. There we are. Who is this? It's either Revocane or me. Revocane. Well done. I should have known by that epic ginger beard you've got there. Actually, your beard is flat out red. You have a red beard. Probably dyed with blood. Or wine. Actually, probably wine. Knowing Revocane. Not shooting anymore? Really? That's a little bit disappointing. Now, how long is it going to take you to get through? You are a fair bit less capable of breaking through than the Mants were. That's kind of interesting, actually. Work continues on the roof there. I've got a nice little design. I'm not going to be building anything on top, just something to look at, really. Right, are you guys ready yet? No? And... No, absolutely not. Yo, you know what I should be doing? I should be ringing the alarm bell to make sure that no one tries to go and collect all of the, oh no. Really? More have been spotted? Okay. The main thing with the alarm bell, to prevent people trying to go out and collect the doors. Because they can leave through this system. They can get out there. But they would immediately meet a bunch of death, really. Blood, two-headed ogre blood. So one of them has already been winged by our application of bullets. Well done. Really? Are you guys just going to be flopping around there for a bit? I mean, you're more than welcome to join us. No? I think they don't know what to do. They've lost sight of their raiders. And they're not sure where to go now. You guys coming down? No? Yes? Little by little? Maybe? I don't know what's going on. I don't have a torch in there, you see, so it's dark. I'm going to have to fix that. Because that is a problem. That is a very big problem, actually. I think one just fell down. I think another fell down. Maybe. Oh, look at this. It's glorious. They're setting off traps and things. Ah, I'm very happy with this. This time we've actually got some ogres down there as well. So that, again, a little bit of a problem there. I think someone is still there. Oh, no, I see. That was just an optical illusion. It looks like it's closed, only from that side, but we definitely do need to fix that somehow. I'm not sure what the best way to do that would be. I could place a torch in one of these walls, but at the same time I don't really want to. I could sink a torch in there, perhaps. That would be something I could do. Just build a little nook to place a torch. My main concern is that I really don't want to... I just dislike having torches, wall torches, attached to the walls that people have to walk through. I guess another option would be to simply remove that wall altogether. I could leave that as a pit down and affix a torch beside it. In fact, that would actually work. I think that'll work. Yes, well, we're going to go ahead and do that. Right, everyone has been under alarm for long enough. You may now leave. And also, the moment you do, please pull this lever. Let's make sure that actually works this time. Go forth. Pull the lever. Quickly, before someone tries to get outside and collect those doors. And there we go. Right, brilliant. Let's go ahead and fix up this furniture then. Let's see. Now, it was interesting to see we had lots of warning this time. Now, I'm going to want to see that happen a few times before I'm ready to sign off and say, well, yeah, it looks like we're perfectly safe. But for now, it didn't look too bad. Right, what we would like to do is we would like to deconstruct this wall and then the one below that one as well. The floor below that one. And then we'll affix a wall torch against that wall there. Rick passes out from exhaustion. Oh, you were so close. Oh, this is actually glorious. You getting plenty of training there? I hope you are. I suspect they may be. The only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed with is the lack of golems in this arena. As this patch has come out literally, well, less than a day ago now, I imagine it's going to be a little while before anyone does number crunching or theory crafting regarding how many of a certain item are required to cause a golem to spawn. But as soon as that information is available, or if I end up doing it myself, then I will go ahead and make sure that there is exactly that much of the resources there. Now, let's have a look here. Now, the main thing is that even if I were to leave this floor there, this trap would still work more or less perfectly. As long as someone wasn't encouraged to stand there indefinitely, then even if people took the scenic route, well, actually it's not really a scenic route, the shortcut, I should say, to stand on this now activated hatch because someone was stood there, eventually they will be encouraged to step off, and then it would dump everyone down. But we don't want that. We actually want to remove the floor altogether. So go ahead and deconstruct that floor. Once we've done that, we'll place a torch in there, and that should allow us to see the enemies even when... Actually, you know what? I could place another torch there even. Could place a second torch there, but no. No, I'm happy to do it this way. And as soon as you're done, I'll place a torch. Chop, chop. Get a torch ready, I suppose. Wall torch. Any will do. There we go. And you can hear the thunk of the pressure plate being triggered there. Oh, this is glorious. This is what a gladiatorial pit is meant to look like. If only we had people fighting each other. Another legendary statuette. Well done. All we need is some of those out of metal. That would be glorious. But yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if most things in there die. fairly soon, actually, due to loss of blood. There we go. That's all set up now, and that is perfect, in fact. Let's just drop the walls just to double check, but yes, that's working well. So that will cast light into that area. Now, the only place we won't see is if it's literally stood on that tile. Or is that one? No, these are still lit by the looks of it. So I'll see them. It's just this tile will be obscured. So I won't be able to see if there's something just wandering and is currently stood on that tile. But I can live with that, I guess. What can I may redress that. I may have a look at a different way of fixing that. Perhaps even if I put a torch here and had statues a little bit further down. But for now, I think that will do. Right, back over here then. Now, as you can see, I've left some conspicuous spots there. Now, the two on the side are going to be statues. And we'll have some marble statues for those. Let's go ahead and get those made. Actually, we got any other nice colours? Well, yeah, marble is probably the best. Grab. Oh, actually, for the contrast with the marble blocks that make up the stairway, we'll use basalt there. Now, on the upper level, we want stairs up again and block stairs once more. And there we go. We'll have the marble stairs leading up like that. Now, up here, I'm thinking of either having a wooden landing that comes out a few tiles, or, well, the alternative is to just have it a single tile wooden landing, which would mean that you would have to come up on the right side. But I guess that wouldn't, in and of itself, be that much of a problem. Regardless, though, we no longer need the scaffolding there, so we'll go ahead and break that down. And then we'll start building up the wooden sort of landing area up here. That said, given we don't actually need this to just lead straight onto a wall, so we could have a wooden landing about this wide. That would actually work fine. Though that does pose a bit of a problem for the wall on this side. I wouldn't want the landing to just go straight off the edge. Let me have a think about this. I could have a workshop on this side, maybe, but what I'm thinking at the moment is having the workshops suspended, with, perhaps on pellet stilts, sort of thing, out over here, and either have the bedrooms on an upper level, or the workshops on the upper level with the bedrooms on the lower level. I'm not quite set on the design yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording here. I'm going to fiddle around with laying the design and also keeping a close eye on what it says of Evelyn's... Oh, Evelyn is currently trading. Well, it's not really trading, is it, Evelyn? You're basically saying, "Ah, look what we did to your friends." Oh, with your sons and daughters. Well, that's even more funny. Ho, 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 ho. And then beating a hasty retreat. Probably casting goblin sandwiches behind her as she flees with some sort of comical look on her face. But I will return you, should Evelyn return, or the goblins, incensed by her mockery of their fallen kin, get here before her. Hopefully they don't arrive at the same time. That would be tragic. But whilst I'm waiting on that, I'll continue working on this gem cutter area. So I shall see you in a few minutes. Unfortunately, we weren't able to kill the goblins fast enough. The first goblin in our death pit has died of thirst. The first ever goblin to do so. In our whole kingdom, actually. The first enemy to die of deficiency of food or drink. Oh, goblin soldier is already bleeding. Well done. Bleeding from his left hand. How did that happen? Reading the combat logs, by the way, is actually incredibly fun. Dragwerth. Dragwerth shoots the steel musket round from his bronze blunderbuss at the goblin, hitting the left hand, piercing through the worn steel gauntlet, poking the skin, poking the bone, and poking the muscle. Well done. So that's the power of steel. As you can see over here, I am preparing the cleanup area. And that is where we're going to be placing the lever. We have finished all of the work on the mechanics that was necessary. And I have been working over here as well. I'm not sure if I'm just going to extend this wall out or have some sort of support evenly spaced. But as you can see, I've sunk the steps back a little bit further and also changed the look on the sides there. Now, let me go ahead and build those statues. Now that the walls behind them are basalt, I'm going to be using some nice marble statues there. Now, this area is becoming more and more ornate as I'm working on it, and part of that is because, firstly, I think the jewelry smithing area is a very luxurious sort of craft. It has no real other purpose than to be expensive and a luxury item. And I was thinking that perhaps this will be this will eventually be the path up to the sort of noble quarters that we will be building up into this spire eventually, very, very eventually, I imagine. But yes, I just wanted to bring you back to see the fact that we've had our first death due to thirst. Also, Evelyn is on her way home. She is returning. Her fingers remain crossed that she gets here first or significantly after the goblins attack. Yeah. We'll see how that pans out, but I shall bring you back when there is something interesting to report. But for now, I'm going to cut the video again, so see you soon. And welcome back to what will likely be another very short update. Sockmund has created a legendary two-headed ogre sausage. The ill child of rooms. That is almost sad. That could be a story. That literally could be telling the tale of the two-headed ogre that was used to make that sausage. My lord, that feels a little rough. But as you can see, we finally killed off the last of the remaining soldiers. I think it was an ironclad soldier in the end. He was shot and killed, so we opened up the door and have collected everything, and we are now closing the door once again. And there we go. So now all is safe. We've also had a merchant show up, so let's check out what they have to sell. I believe this is the Loved Land merchant, so it'll be food. We've got quite a good amount of food, though. Only 29 prepared meals. That isn't so good. We do want all the cotton and wool, though. We are a little bit low on that at the moment, actually. As far as drinks go, we've got more than enough. We really don't need any more. Apples, grapes, I'm not sure. Let's just have a quick check of our apple, grape, and wheat, strawberry and wheat grain, things like that. Let's check those stocks before we make any decisions. Hopefully that's an ogre skull, and I can use that to taunt the goblins once again. Right, we want some plants down here. We've got 0 wheat grain, okay. Right, I wasn't expecting that. And as far as fruit goes, only 54 strawberries. So yeah, we'll take all of your fruit and wheat grain as well, please. Let's grab these. There we go. We won't be taking any of the drinks, though. Now, we should have plenty of... Well, I'm hoping we will have a good stock of statuettes. There we go. We should be able to get all of these in... well, actually, we don't need to sell that many. Let's go for 15. There we go. Right. Thank you very much, Loved Land. Always a pleasure to do business with you. I am a little bit disappointed. I've got to be honest that we're not going to be seeing fruit golems or grain golems. I was kind of looking forward to that, if I'm perfectly honest. I've played too much Space Station 13, and being able to make golems out of vodka, it's kind of spoiled me for every other game, I'm afraid. But that is the end of this brief update. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording once more and continue work on the trap system there, and continue waiting for Evelyn. Hopefully, we'll have the trap system set up before she returns with the goblin army in tow, but well, I don't know. It does take me quite a while to get all of this set up, but we shall see. So see you in a few minutes. And welcome back to Evelyn, having returned from the frayed land. Well done. Are you okay? Not missing any limbs or anything? Oh, fantastic. Now, are the goblins with you? No. Oh, that's even better. They could still be on the map somewhere, though, but it looks for the moment as if we may actually be okay. Right, Evelyn is indoors. That is very good times. I am particularly happy about the not being brutally maimed part. Now, I think the next... I've just realized that I haven't actually sorted this out. Now, I'm wondering how long it will take for the frayed land to respond to our slight. Either way, let me get... Well, actually, I've got to wait for them to finish doing that first, but then I'll get rid of that, and then I'll build another scaffold in here to actually sort that out. Now, let's go and check on the kingdom screen. Diplomacy. 3 days, 9 hours. Oh, okay. Oh, I could really, really annoy them with this. Let's just see how high it goes. Infuriate. Is that it? That's as far as it goes? Oh, that's a shame. I would have liked to have something like, you know, driving them blind with rage. But, oh, well, what? Oh, okay. Rainy Gear Merchant. I thought that was them. Damn. I was a little bit excited, but apparently my excitement was for naught. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to lay the tiles in this area. These are going to be 2 bandage stockpiles for the eventual guard area that this is going to be. I have decided that I'm going to have a door, a mechanical door, to prevent anyone from rushing in. Because once I pull that lever and I allow these guys out, I want to be able to seal this room off. So perhaps one of these should be a barrel of drinks and the other a crate of food, come to think of it, and then the other 2 just be bandages. Because the trickle system is going to take a while to feed everyone into the fight. So, yeah, I don't want civilians rushing down to try and reset traps or pick up dead bodies while all that's going on. I would prefer it if that did not happen, if it's at all possible. I hope you're happy to be back, Evelyn. I really do. I would hate to think that you had a better time at the frayed land than you do at home. Now, I've already been mining some more areas out because we've actually started to run out of basalt, which I'm particularly surprised by. Though it looks like a lot of my mining was just dirt, unfortunately. I was hoping that I would hit more basalt. Ah, here we are. That's fantastic. Okay, I can start branching off down there to see if I can discover more and also discover more sapphires, because I recently traded with a musical tooth for pretty much all of our wealth, unfortunately. But we got quite a few pieces of metal from that. Nothing like iron or silver, mostly just copper and tin, really. But I also picked up about 30 pieces of malachite ore. Our kingdom worth at the moment is almost 500,000. We're about 43,000 off that goal. Well, it's not really a goal as much as it is just something that will eventually happen, though. At least once we do get to 500,000, maybe we'll see some more nomads. But since the goblins haven't followed Evelyn home, or at least not right on her heels, I'm going to wrap this episode up there, I think. I'll just go back down. I'm going to continue to set this place up with the stockpiles and actually designating the guard area. But maybe this does mean that we will have enough time to get the mechanics set up for the trickle trap system. I'm really, really hoping that we can, because that would then give me the option to just get my military in here and let the goblins come out one at a time and fight us. But we'll have to see. But that is it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed and will be joining us in the next, where hopefully we will be fighting the enraged goblin hordes. But until then, and as always, do take care.